Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone to rule well. Salutations to you brothers out there speaking this truth with all sincerity, risking your freedoms and your lives to do so. It's Brother Lahab and the Brother Kanasla. Just getting to this lesson on how Esau is setting up these distractions in these last days, man. Because he's working his work to put the crown on his new world order. And some of the things that's been happening is like he actually had something that actually happened to the Khazars, man. Like these are people that are the top tribe of this man's nation. For him to even like have that go on, you know, as far as a distraction using Amalek, he got some shit cooking up behind it, man. Because what you had it started with the one Khazar. He had got assaulted. Next thing you know, it was a shooting in a synagogue. Those were two things. And as of late, probably like a day or two ago, it was a guy. What was it, in Florida? Where it says, hold on, let me see if I can grab the article real quick.
Hey, that thing that happened in the synagogue, wasn't that a thing that was planned months and months before? Where, you know, they said they was going to have a drill or something, or a practice drill of a shooting. And then months and months later, they actually had it happen for real. You know? Mm-hmm. The thing is, they always they either tell you before they do it, or they practice it before they do it. And it's funny because when you look at movies and stuff like that, what do villains do? They always tell you their plans.
They always, it's evil as hell. Because they so proud, they don't think anything can thwart it, man. And you know what? We do that on the right-hand side with the Spirit of the Lord because, you know, we're going to tell you our plans. Because you really can't thwart this, you know? Mm-hmm. But, yeah, Esau will tell you the plans just like, hey, like the villain do, since you're going to die anyway.
Right.
I'm going to do this. And there's nothing you can do to
like, wait, hold on. Yeah, man. It's funny because I seen a Jake dude named Tony Baker, man. He actually did a skit off that where he was like the villain and he tells his plan and the person always got out of that situation. You know? Yeah, but anyway, this 2 Corinthians 4:2. But have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of Yahweh deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of Yahweh.
Right, because this devil, we was talking about it last night, even so, man, that Esau really, he is the God in this world, man. He thinks he can control and set things up just like he can tell his plans and be so proudly like he's the Most High, like it's nothing that can thwart it or stop it, you know. But he'll still do it deceitfully, man. Like this devil is bugged all the way out, man. He'll tell you what he's doing, but then he'll make it seem like once he does it, and then you start to recite it and pick up on it that you're crazy, you know. But meanwhile, that's what he's really doing. Like it's like somebody telling you, you know, I'm a mass murderer, right? You guys, he's a mass murderer. I'm not a mass murderer. What would I do this? Would I give food to people? Would I give money to charities? Now, that's the type of thing that Esau does is a distraction, man. You know? Like, meanwhile, that happened in that synagogue, but here you got a whole war going on in Western soil, you know, on the coast of Mexico. In Central America and down there in South America, which is building its way on up here, man. You got a whole financial crisis that's about to happen, and we know it's about to happen because you have actual news networks, and what I mean by that, the fluff networks, they always talk about that BS. They don't give you real news. They're even starting to talk and mention about a financial crisis, which is soon to happen. And the way that they're talking about it is nothing that can stop this financial crisis from happening. But it's a lot of things that can what's the word I'm looking for? That can speed it up. That can make it pick up, man. But yeah, it says if you can't really understand or see what's going on, it's the fact that this God has blinded you, man. And the only people that really believe in Esau like that is who? Our people, man. The majority of our people are the only ones, and they should be the majority of the ones that shouldn't at all. You know? It's the same devil that's been tricking you and beating you up, but then he'll turn around and say, I'm not that person. And Jake falls for it every time, man, because they are blinded. They blinded and they want to receive that Esau is good, but he's not.
Yeah, it's basically like a person slapping you dead in your face right in front of you and say, I didn't do it.
Right.
It was this person. You know what? I'm going to handle it.
I got you.
Or, that was a long time ago. What? That just happened. Shoot, to the Most High, it just happened.
Or just like you just said, Esau, he'll pay somebody to smack you and say, oh, I didn't do it, but I'll handle it for you. And by that, I mean, like, he set up the heathens over us, man, because Esau don't even have to really do it all the time. He has it already set up that I'm going to have these people to afflict you, and I'm going to just come back. And then he'll act like he's helping us out after they done jacked us up, and he'll go muscle in, and then he'll turn around and do the same things, man. It's still all in his so-called grand design, because he still thinks that he's God and he has control, man.
Okay. This 2 Corinthians 2:11, it says, unless Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
That's right. So the majority of the masses, they are under this mind control. They don't see what's going on. We do, man. We know at the end of the day that Esau is trying to take our blessing. He's trying to depopulate the earth. And no matter what you say, you can talk about reptilians. That's a whole nother BS, another distraction to get to straight from the actual point. That this devil knows who we are. He knows who he is. And he's not having, in his mind, he's not having us about to rule over him. And that's a righteous thing. He's just wicked. How come our people don't have that mindset, man? We need to have that mindset, man. He's just a devil with it, man. And once you realize that this man is a devil, then you good, man. Once you got your Yahweh, you good. Because you'll see all the nonsense that Esau about to come with and all that in the third. Because all you got to do is remember the main fact. That this guy is about to come down with great wrath, like the scriptures say, man. No matter how he acts, no matter what you see, no matter how much you're getting paid, no matter how much, how many days you see the economy, everything's the same. It doesn't seem like it's a real drastic change. Know at the end of the day, this is about to crash. The World War III is coming. If you don't see that, then you have that mentality in 2 Thessalonians and what's mentioned in 2 Corinthians 2:11. You've been deceived, man. And you are damned and you had not the love of the truth.
This Proverbs 4:16. It said, for they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. So it's like they just programmed basically to just do wickedness, man. That's Esau, man. They're the devil. They're the deceiver, man. They lose sleep if they can't do any wickedness, man, or cause someone to fall. You know, they have to do that. It's just in them. You know what I'm saying? It's like a computer, man. When it's programmed a certain way, that's just how it is. You know, that's just how it is, and that's what Esau is programmed to do, man. Just do wickedness, which is the so-called white man, period.
Get Proverbs 6 and 12.
Proverbs 6:12. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with forward mouth. He winketh with his eye and speaketh with his feet. He teaches with his fingers. Forwardness is in his heart. He devises mischief continually. He soweth discord.
Exactly, man. At the end of the day, this devil, man, he can be cool as hell with you, but inwardly, this is how he really feels. And it might be days, years, months go by. Some point in time, like it says, man, though he hang down his face sadly, man, inwardly he is full of deceit, man. At some point in time, he's going to exact this. And even if he can even, let's say hypothetically, he can feel like he's actually in a cool state with you. The Lord's going to bring it back to remembrance, and he going to remember, like, what the fuck he was going to do, why he wants to do it, because he don't like your ass, and he doesn't want to see righteousness. He wants to make his own shit up.
Con.
That's true. Let's see. I had Micah 2 and 1.
Yeah, Micah 2. We just ended off with that.
Okay. It says Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And that's what they do, man, because it's in the power of their hand. Job 9:24 says that the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, man. And so who's the wicked one? Who's on all these money and stuff like that? Who runs this planet, man? The so-called white man. Exactly. And it's in the power of their hands, so they're going to do what they're going to do, man, which is working iniquity upon their beds and practice it during the day.
And what does that sound like? That sounds like Wisdom of Solomon, man, the 3rd chapter, man. I believe that's what it is. It's either Wisdom of Solomon 3 or 2, but I believe it's 3, where it says the power stands in their hands. Because they feel like, shit, I can do it. Ain't nobody stopping me. That Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, man. So that's how Esau feels, but he about to answer for every last thing, man. And it's so funny for the simple fact we are very much at the end to where he about to receive judgment for every last thing that he's done, man.
Okay. So with that, I hope it was edifying, man. We want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. And to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. To the confusion of faces, you know what I'm saying? And to the hopeful elect, man. All right, shalom.
Shalom.